Okay, in this video I will talk about differences between cultures. So each Friday, or I should say every Friday, we have a gathering in our university here in Brussels, and I get to meet people from Colombia, and uh, it's open to everybody. So there are people from Spain, from Morocco, from Japan, Korea, people from let's see, Dominican Republic, people from Belgium, Venezuela, and then uh, we discuss about a lot of human things, and it's like half in Spanish, half in French, because some people speak Spanish, some people don't speak Spanish, so you are free to speak Spanish or French, but we will never use English because everyone understands Spanish or French. So we spoke about a friend. So what's a friend, and how do you make friends in different countries? And then we had several point of view. For example, the Colombian girl told us that here in Belgium it's hard to make new friends because people are kind of closed. In Colombia, it's kind of normal to bump into someone in the street and I don't know, begin to talk to them. And I think also in United States, it's common to bump into someone, or you're waiting your bus and you begin to speak with someone, with a stranger. But here in Belgium, I don't know in Europe in general, so I will not say in general because I know that in Spain it's very different. Contact is just more direct. Here it's like it's cold. So we discussed about it, and she said that you have to gain confidence of the people here before being friends. And this is kind of true. You need time. It's not like Japan, but it's not like United States or South America where people are just the context is different between peoples. They will have I don't know how to explain this. They will speak to you without being shy or something like this, and but here it doesn't happen. So yeah, she says she has to adapt the system and find a way to make friends, but she found it, I think. And then my friend from Japan, he's actually he's half Korean, half Japanese. So he told us in Spanish, because he is also learning Spanish. He told us that in general in Japan, people are just afraid of foreigners, and I just asked him why. He says mainly because the language is like you cannot if you cannot communicate, it's a big problem. So he says most of the people don't speak English, so if you ask for directions in the street in English, they will barely help you. But if you ask it in Japanese, uh, if for example if you say excuse me, where is the pharmacy, maybe they don't understand it. Maybe they are maybe they don't want to speak, they are shy to speak English, so they will not reply to you. He says he's from Kamakura, so he says in Tokyo it's like a little bit unfriendly between peoples you don't know in the street. And he says it's very different because in Belgium, here in Brussels, there are peoples uh, who just came to him and spoke to him and asked to my Japanese friend, where is this road or this road, and he says it's so strange for him because in Japan, Japanese people will never ask a foreigner for directions. So in my city, most of the people are foreigners, so no matter if you are a foreigner or not, you should know the road. So no problem with that. And we also discussed about all types of things. It's very interesting. I forgot to take my camera. If next time if I go to the gathering, I will take my camera and share it with you. But there is one problem. If you don't speak Spanish or nor French, it's gonna be like difficult to understand because there's no English in this conversation. Let's say conversation gathering, and yeah, next time they will maybe let us eat some special dishes from South America, from Colombia, from Venezuela. And I think it's very good to let people exchange ideas about everything cultural, or I don't know what you feel about Belgium or Colombia. What do you know about Colombia? Because most of the people will think, oh, Colombia, it's like drugs, always drugs. But it's not true. I spoke to them and they said, yeah, it's true they produce it, but they will never, most of the people don't consume it in Colombia and they don't smoke, but it's for, it, they just just don't consume drugs in general. This is not true, and people have sometimes stereotypes, and this is bad. And yeah, a big difference between let's speak about United States and Europe. When I went to Florida, I went to twice. So the big difference is habits. Here in Europe, you can walk like for 20 minutes, 25 minutes in the street to get from one place to another place. It's not long. If the climate conditions are good, if it's not snowing or if it's not freezing outside, it's okay for us. But when I went to United States and we were uh, just walking in the sidewalk, and people just stop their car and ask us, are you sick, are you ill, why are you walking? And we didn't know how to respond because I wanted to respond, I'm European, but I didn't speak English at this time, so I couldn't respond. I just spoke French. They didn't know French, and that's why it was kind of funny. And we don't take cars to go to supermarket. We don't. Yes, if it's far, we do. But if it's like I don't know, 1 kilometer, we will walk to the store. We will never take the, or we will take public transportations. It's like every day you will use public transportations, but not in United States. I think it's more like just in big cities like I don't know, Los Angeles or New York, let's say. And yeah, I think I will make a second video about cultural differences, because I think it's very interesting, a very interesting subject.